So we'll discuss dynamic memory allocation. Reallocation in C. So the concept of dynamic memory allocation in C language enables the C programmer to allocate memory at runtime. Okay. So the concept of dynamic memory allocation in C language is possible by 4 functions. Okay. See, the concept of dynamic memory allocation in C language enables the C programmer to allocate memory at runtime. See, whenever we want to apply the memory at runtime, not in compile time, we want to need only in the output. According to the program requirement, the memory will be allocated automatically. Okay. So we don't want to apply in compile time. We want to apply the memory at runtime based on requirement. Based on our requirement, the memory should be allotted at runtime. Okay. So dynamic memory allocation in C language is possible by 4 functions. 4 functions of std lib.h. We have to include this std lib head file. So header file. Okay. So first one malloc. First one is malloc function. Second one is calloc function. And third one realloc function. Fourth one free function. Okay. So before learning the above functions, let's understand the difference between the static memory allocation and dynamic memory allocation. Okay. So static memory allocation means memory is allocated at compile time. Compile time means when we check the errors. Okay. When we check the errors, okay, at compile time, that is called static memory allocation. Dynamic memory allocation means memory is allocated at runtime. Means while seeing the runtime means in the output only we should allocate memory for the variables according to our requirement. We will not mention any memory size in the program. That memory size will be increased automatically. How many elements you are storing, how many elements you want to store. Okay. Suppose array is there, array size we won't mention in the program. In the runtime itself we want to mention. That is called runtime. In the output only we should mention. Static memory allocation means we have to mention it in we have to mention the size in the program itself. Okay. So memory cannot, in static memory allocation, memory cannot be increased while executing the program. It will be fixed. Whatever the memory we are giving, that will be fixed for static memory allocation. Okay. But whereas dynamic memory allocation, memory can be increased while executing the program. Means it is runtime. Memory automatically can be increased, okay, while executing the program. But in static memory allocation, memory cannot be increased while executing the program. Okay. Example: static memory allocation used in array. In array, will mention size.
Okay.
But whereas dynamic memory allocation, example is linked list. We can increase the memory using linked list. In linked list will be in data structure. Okay. So static memory allocation means memory is allocated at compile time. Dynamic memory allocation means memory is allocated at runtime. And static memory allocation means memory can't be increased while executing the program. Static memory allocation, because memory is fixed, we cannot increase. But dynamic memory allocation, we can increase the memory while executing the program. Okay. So these are the differences between the static memory allocation and dynamic memory allocation. Okay. So now let's see look at the methods used for dynamic memory allocation. So first one is malloc. What is this malloc? Malloc means allocates single block of requested memory. That is a definition for malloc.
Okay.
Allocates single block of requested memory. Okay. But whereas calloc allocates calloc means allocates multiple block of requested memory. Okay. Allocates multiple block of requested memory. And also, what is realloc means? Reallocates the memory occupied by malloc function. See, we'll call these are all functions. Okay. Inbuilt functions already defined by C language, which are coming from stdlib.header file. We should include on the top of the program. Okay. Malloc or calloc. Okay. Calloc functions. And next one is free means freeze the dynamically allocated memory. Whatever the memory we are allocated, it will free the memory. Okay. freeze the dynamically allocated memory. Okay, so malloc means allocates single block of requested memory. calloc means allocates multiple block of requested memory. Realloc means it will reallocate the memory occupied by the malloc or calloc functions. Okay, and free means it will freeze the dynamically allocated memory. So these are all functions used for dynamic memory allocation in C language. So the concept is dynamic memory allocation in C language enables the C programmer to allocate memory at runtime. Okay,
Okay.
so first one, malloc function in C, will see the syntax. Okay,
Okay.
syntax and program. So malloc function allocates single block of requested memory. It does not initialize memory at execution time, so it has garbage value initially.
Okay.
Because it does not initialize memory at execution time, it will initialize memory at runtime. So it has garbage value, initial value. Okay, and it returns null if memory is not sufficient. This is malloc function. It returns null if memory is not sufficient. So the syntax of a malloc function is given below. So the syntax for malloc function is, we'll write like this: ptr equal to cached type. We'll write pointer. Next, malloc byte size. See, this is the syntax. Okay,
Okay.
cached type means we'll write to data type. Okay, and malloc is the, we know the function. And byte size means we'll write the size of operator int. Okay, so how you'll write in a program means, I'll show one program how you'll use in the program, and how the output will be coming. I'll show one example. Okay, actually this is the syntax to use malloc. Why malloc will use? To allocate single block of memory in runtime. See, malloc means what? Allocate single block of requested memory. Okay, that single block of requested memory will be allocated for this ptr variable. So how it will be allocated for that ptr, we'll see one example. Okay, so we'll see one example on malloc. So hash include stdio.h. Next hash include neo.h. Next I'm including hash include stdlib.h. Okay, this one we have to include for this malloc calloc functions, right? Then after that I am write void main I am writing. Next int n comma I comma ptr I am writing. Okay, ptr variable pointer variable I am declaring. Next sum equal to 0. In this printf enter number of elements I'm writing. Next read scanf %d ampersand n. Okay, now I will write this malloc function. Okay, I will write in ptr equal to, I will implement that syntax, whatever syntax I wrote. Okay, int star malloc of n into size of is one operator we have. Okay, size of int, that is ready-made inbuilt function we have. And int close. So using this see, this is the syntax. Here whatever we wrote here in this notepad, see, in this we are writing size of. Here cast pointer I am writing integer into pointer, and here in byte size I am going to write the whatever the size you want to write. Okay, so size of int I am writing, this is a byte size. Okay, and n is the number of elements. Okay, n into that size I am giving as integer. Okay, so here memory allocated using malloc. In this here memory allocated using malloc. Okay, then after allocating, if ptr equal to null, if ptr equal to null, printf sorry unable to allocate memory. Unable to allocate memory. Okay, we'll write exit 0 will say.
Okay.
Next printf enter elements of array. If it is not null, if it is not null directly if it is not null, it will directly come to the enter elements of array. So for I equal to 0, I less than n, I plus plus I am writing. Sorry, plus I am writing. Okay. In this scanf %d ptr plus I sum plus equal to ptr plus I. Printf sum equal to %d comma sum. After everything is over, you have to free function. I am using free function. Close. So what is happening here means, first I will run the output.
Okay.
So enter number of elements of array it is asking. Okay. So I am giving 3 size. So that malloc function, if you give 10, it will give it will create memory for 10. See, this is runtime. Whatever we are seeing here, this is runtime. Okay. So how much number you give, automatically it will create the block of memory using malloc. So now I am giving 3 means it will give 3 size. If I give 10, it will create size for 10. So again I will enter. It is asking enter elements of array. Suppose I give 10. Okay. Now enter. For means that 3 you gave size, means you enter the elements now. First one is size. So for first one 10 I gave. Again second element also I gave 10. Third element also I gave 10. Now it should do the addition and it should print. So it got first 3 elements. That 3 elements I gave is 10, 10, 10. After doing addition, we are getting sum equal to 30. See, first size 3 I gave. It is reading. Next, it is allocating size for 3 into pointer variable at runtime. Memory is allocated using malloc. Whatever the size you are giving, that will be created using malloc function.
Okay.
So that size n will be passed here into how that integer element size will be created and stored into pointer variable. If memory is equal to null, sorry, unable to allocate memory. If it is not equal to null, already it is not equal to null. We gave 3 size. So printf, after if this condition fail, it will come to this statement. So enter elements of array, it will ask. So what are the size? N size you gave 3. So up to 3 elements will be repeated, and also it will be adding with add with previous value. 10 plus 10, 20 plus 30. Last 30 value will be coming here. Using this ptr variable, this ptr value will be adding with the ith previous value. Okay. So after repeating this until this condition should fail, first in I 0 will be there. In ptr you will have first memory location. Okay. 10 plus that ith value. So like this it will add with the previous value. So 30 will be stored and that 30 will be printed here, final value. Whatever the final 30 value will be added, that value will be passed here and sum equal to 30 will be printed. After everything is over, it will free the pointer variable. Whatever the memory is allocated for that variable, it will be freed using free. This is also malloc. This is also dynamic memory allocation function. See, free means it will freeze the dynamic memory allocated memory after everything is over. Okay, so this is about malloc function.